Hey everybody, it's Pastor Misty with the Snail Scarred Hands Kingdom Ministries, and I'm back with another prophetic word from the Lord. This is a lyrical. He gave me this song like days ago, and he keeps giving it to me here and there, along with another song the other day. I woke up and both those songs were playing in my head, but this one has been there since this morning, since I got up. So we stopped to stretch our legs and to look at this beautiful scenery here. Ain't that gorgeous, y'all? I don't know where we're at. Somewhere in Whitley County, Kentucky. I think Whitley City. Whitley City. I think maybe. I don't know. We've been around the falls and stuff because I've seen signs. But I seen this place and I turned around and came back. And because now's the time. So I'm going to read the lyrics to this song. It's called Beautiful Things. And I don't remember who. Usually I'll tell y'all who it is and stuff, but I can't remember. And I didn't write it down because I'm using my son's phone here for the lyrics because he got them for me. But look it up. It's really a beautiful song. I don't know why I like it so good. It's kind of weird. But when I heard it in the first place, it just kind of, I don't know. You'll just have to listen to it, y'all. Okay, so I wish I could sit this, but it's all right. All right, so it says, for a while there, it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives me, He can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I want to get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. And, it says, I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I'll tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love, but I'm up at night thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got. Okay, y'all. There's a little gnat or something. If this song, if this message, this word is for you, then this is probably somebody that has found their kingdom spouse. Somebody that God actually put in their life, that He has for them. They're forever. They're helpmeet. The Adam and Eve, that's meant to be together. And, in the song, he's so afraid, because he knows God gives and takes away, and he's afraid I'm not sure if he's afraid that he's going to lose the girl because it don't seem like they're having any issues, or if it seems that he's afraid that the Lord is going to leave even so, because it could be either way. But, more than anything, we want God first. Even, the promises that he gives us, they're awesome. They're great. And we can hold to his word because we know it don't come back to him void. His word is true and a living word, and he's going to do just what he said. And if he has sent you somebody, you know. But the devil will come by and he'll put doubt and he'll put dread and fear, because fear is not of God. He give us a sound mind, and he gives us peace like we've never known. Y'all, if you're with somebody and you know that this is the one that God sent you, because the Lord has told you, and you all are not engaged yet or married, you need to be. This might be your confirmation for you to step up and pop the question, y'all. For these men that are afraid of losing their woman, don't fear that. If God put it together, y'all, what God puts together, let no man put asunder. The devil will try to come by and destroy what God does. He'll try to cause conflict and issues, and he'll do what he will. But, if you're serving God and you're praying and seeking the Lord, both of you, even so, if you're both serving God and seeking, then the Lord's going to let you know the tricks of the enemy, and he's going to keep y'all, so you don't have to fear and worry. You let go and let God. If you know that that person's not for you, then you don't need to be together. If you can't see them in your future, if you know that this is just for a time and a season or whatever have you, or it's not somebody that's going to be good for you and you not for them, then you all don't need to be together, and you need to back up, step away already, because God has somebody for you. Sometimes the devil will put people in our lives that look like what God is supposed, what he said he's going to bring, to try to sidetrack and delay. But God will let you know. He brings us, he gives us our help meet. It's somebody that's going to help you through life. Somebody you can spend the rest of your life with. Here, Mathan, here's your phone, honey. He's picking up trash, y'all. It was pretty dirty up here, so he's cleaning up. Bless his heart. But y'all, the Lord knows what he's doing. And sometimes things hurt. So if it's somebody that you're not supposed to be with, and you let them go, it's going to be, God's going to move that person that he has for you in faster, in place. And it'll be worth it. And you'll see why. But you'll have peace. This guy, he says he thanks God every day for the girl that the Lord sent his way. He knows that she's the one. And if you're a woman watching this and you're with your kingdom husband that God's promised you, and you know for sure that it's him, but you're not sure how he feels, well, maybe this is your confirmation too that he knows. If you're serving God, he's going to teach you these things. Sometimes he'll try to teach you even if you're not, because he has mercy. Glory be to God. But y'all, the Lord's also saying, regardless, if the Lord tells you to step back from somebody or takes them for a moment, even if he has a separation for you and the one you know that he brought, he has reasons for that. He's very intentional, y'all. And if he's put y'all together, then he'll bring it back. If it's supposed to be, it will be. God's word don't come back to him void. And if it's not the one, then there'll be a divine replacement come in. That is from him, y'all. But not everything is comfortable all the time. Not everything is in our plans. But God knows best, and we need to put him first. And even over the promises that he's give us, we've got to love the promise keeper better than the promises. I had watched my promises be right there, and me choose God and watch them leave, watch my promises go away. But the Lord brings them back even better, he fixes it just right. And then you know why he's had you wait, or he's caused that separation or whatever. Because sometimes we have to grow, and the people, they either grow together or they grow apart. So sometimes a separation is needed for them to grow closer to him and into the person that will put him first instead of, sorry y'all, instead of putting you first. Because you should never be, above God. You should never put anybody above God. The Lord gives and he can take them if you want to put them in his place. So I don't know who this is for, y'all. I just know I needed to bring this, and I didn't know what he was going to have me say at all. But his will be done. As you're putting God first above everything, he may not make a separation, y'all. If there is a separation, if there has been, or if there is going to be, trust God. Because if we don't have nobody or nothing else in this world, the most important thing in our whole entire existence is God. It's God. So we need to trust him no matter what it looks like. So keep looking to him. Just continuously, y'all. Look to him continuously. And don't let things distract you like that and bother you so bad. There's people that think, oh, I can't live without this person. I can't live without that person. They're my world. They're my life. Blah, blah, blah. But you need to put God in that place instead of some person. And because, you were with them, you were without them in the first place and God brought them. Or maybe he wasn't even the one that brought them. Maybe it was the devil. Even so, that's causing you to feel like you can't live without that person. You need to be careful and put God first, because you can't live without God. You can't. You cannot live without God. Where do you get the breath that you breathe? You know, every time we breathe, we speak his name. It's Yahweh. Every time we take a breath, y'all, God's intentional. Every animal that breathes, y'all, come on now. Y'all, he's that intentional that he literally, the breath that we breathe, y'all, it speaks his name and gives him glory. So we need to trust him and put him first in every way, fashion, shape, form, whatever have you. He needs to be number one, because he is number one. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. No name compares to his name. There's nothing and none higher than him. And we literally cannot live without him. He is our creator. He should be, and really is, our everything. Y'all, and if you haven't chosen the Lord fully, if you haven't submitted yourself to him and gave your heart to him, y'all, we're in a odd time, a different time, and things have changed to the point where you don't have time to choose everything but God. You need to choose him and put him first. Because God is the beautiful things. He's the one that made the beautiful things. He gave us everything that we have. That person in your life that you love so much, that loves you so much, your spouse, or the one that will be your spouse that God has give you, that he's blessed you with, who but God could pick that perfect person like that was made just for you? So give him the glory. Give him the honor and the praise, because it all belongs to him. And don't put that person in his place. Don't put that person or anybody or anything. He says, if you put anything or anybody before me, in my place, you're not worthy. So you need to be more concerned about losing God. Yeah, it does say he'll never leave us or forsake us. But y'all, it also says that Holy Spirit won't always strive with man. And there's fixing to be a famine. And it's not a famine of physical, it could be physical also, y'all. But this is a spiritual famine. And if you don't have the Lord, or if you don't have him like you need him, like you should have him, if you're not put your, because he's been telling us to position ourselves. We got to get in position and stay in position, and that's in the Lord. If you're not in the place you need to be in the Lord, you need to get there, because there's a lot of people that's fixing to miss out, and they're not going to be able to get in position, because that position is going to not be there. There's going to be a famine that's coming, because right now he's separating the wheat from the tare, y'all. And I don't know if it feels like when he's done separating the wheat from the tare, he might not even be done. I don't know, but it's harvest time, and that's what he's doing right now, is separating the tares. We're getting to see all these evil, wicked people and their postures, their heart postures, and they're marking their self right now. And the famine that's coming, they're going to starve to death. God said that his people would be all right. He said, told me a long time ago, if y'all have been on this channel, if y'all, or if you all are part of the church family, or, if you've known us for a while, you've heard me say probably several times that the Lord has said what's coming is worse than COVID, that it'd make it look like a cakewalk. Well, I believe maybe possibly because he didn't say what it was. I believe it's this famine, y'all. It's going to be real bad. But it's a famine for his spirit, his word. And you've probably heard about the wave that's coming, that's been spoke about years back. It was a wave coming, y'all. Well, the wave is going to drown a lot of people, and some of us is going to be riding that wave and be blessed. My sermon, I think it's the urgency in this hour that I posted. Excuse me. I posted yesterday. Y'all, it's a word. The Lord don't give me words just to be giving me words, y'all. He gives me words to feed you all, for me to eat myself, even so, and for me to bring as warnings or blessings or whatever have you. A lot of people don't want to take the time to pay attention and to listen. They don't have time for God. You know, it is what it is. People don't have time for that, is what, And I get that sometimes, I don't have a lot of time, a whole lot either all the time. But you got to make time for God. He's made time for you. He gave his life for you. Jesus did. Took your place on the cross. And Daddy God, he sent his only begotten son. And had him take your place so you could be reconciled unto him, y'all. They love us so much. We can't even fathom the love that they have for us. And it's more greater love than a husband or a wife or a mom or a dad or a child or anybody else could give us here on this earth. 222. The love of God and the love of Jesus Christ, you all. Their presence is what we need in our lives. Their presence, the presence of the Lord, him abiding with us at all times. Y'all, I don't want to go nowhere without him. I leave to go to work or whatever, and sometimes my husband's with me, and sometimes I leave him at home or whatever have you. But, I take Jesus with me everywhere as I go. I don't want to be 1 second without him. And I love my husband, y'all. God blessed me with him, and I know he did. Because he told me, I waited on him for years knowing that God, he told me I would be married. And I know that, God has blessed me with my husband, and I do. I love him so much, but I love God more. Y'all, we've got to put God first. We've got to love him more. He's got to be number one. And we need to get in the presence of the Lord. And we need to take him everywhere we go. I was telling my son the other day, somebody had bothered his mind real bad and said for him not to ask God about something. Don't bother God, he's too busy. And that bothered him because I've taught my children, God wants to be a part of your life no matter how big or how small it is. He's always there, and he wants to hear from you no matter how big or small it is, y'all. If it matters to you, it matters to him. And he'll be right there. You don't say God's too busy. What if he really is? He's about to be too busy for some people, y'all. This famine, y'all were too busy for him. He's about to be too busy for you. Okay? And that's sad, but it's how it's about to be. Tables are turning, y'all, and time is up. And that just is how it is. But I told him, there was this story that popped back in my mind, and it was this praying mama had told her child she was going out to go party or do something. I don't know if she's going out with friends, whatever it was. And she said, well, at least take Jesus with you, or something like that. And the daughter said to her mom, being a smarty aleck, oh, he can ride in the trunk. Well, y'all, there was a real bad wreck. And the car was demolished. It was destroyed, y'all. There was no way that, it would ever be anything again except for a piece of metal, y'all. The only thing that was left was the trunk, y'all. Because that's the only place that she would allow him to be. It could have saved the whole car if she had just took him, with him instead of just in the trunk. But that was all that was left of the car. It was the trunk, y'all. That's the only recognizable thing. God's intentional, y'all. And he's not going to be mocked. There's people out there mocking him right now and rejoicing over the death of one of his chosen. And it doesn't matter, if we like people or not, the way that they do or talk or say things, in life. It don't matter. You're not supposed to rejoice like that over anybody's death. People saying he got what he deserved, and yeah, eternal life. He worked hard. We all work hard for something, and he did. He worked hard. And, in the end, we get what's coming to us. Because we don't die. Y'all, we don't. We don't die. We either live on or we die for all eternity. Purged for all eternity. It's horrible, to be purged for all eternity. But if we're not purged here on the earth, we'll be purged for all eternity, the Lord said. But y'all, I'm not going to get into that. That's for another video. But I needed to bring this one so it would clear out of my head. Because somebody needs it. The Lord said all the videos are important, but it's a soul. And I know, like, literally, he didn't mean the video is a soul itself, but it's for a soul. At least one. So I have to obey, and I have to bring what he'd have me to. But y'all, put God first. As you're doing your way and your will, like if you haven't met who God is bringing you yet, as you're doing your work and continue on in the Lord, serving him and looking to him, he's going to bring that person. And you'll know. But if there's fear in your life like that, y'all, the only fear that you should ever have, is the fear of God. And that's a different kind of fear, y'all. It's a totally different kind of fear. Look how beautiful, y'all. But, y'all, I'm going to go and finish doing my job, what I was doing. Try to get this uploaded. It may not upload till I get home. Sometimes it doesn't. But at least I have done the video and it's done. Thank God. But until next time, you all, stay humbled and stay blessed.